Next on BGSU Brain Game, it is Toledo Christian versus Danbury. I think we better all prepare for a crash course in cranial combat. Only one team can leave victorious. Who's it going to be? Only one way to find out. BGSU's Brain Game starts right now. And welcome to BGSU Brain Game, Toledo Christian versus Danbury. Let's meet our teams. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. For Toledo Christian, led by Coach Johnston. In slot number 1, we have Bryson, a freshman. In slot number 2, we have Cooper, a freshman. And in slot number 3, we have Braden, a senior. Now, for Danbury, led by Coach Hurt. In slot number 1, we have Miles, a junior. In slot number 2, we have Astrid, a senior. And in slot number 3, we have Ethan, a sophomore. Welcome to all of our players. This is BGSU Brain Game, and we start things off as we always do in the toss-up round. In this round, there are 10 questions, and they are worth 10 points apiece. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer, so everyone can breathe a sigh of relief. No worries there. You may confer before buzzing in, and you can steal a question in this round. Danbury, Toledo Christian, the toss-up round starts right now. When the redesigned $100 bill was released in April of 2010, it sported a 3D security strip on the front. What color is this strip? That would be Danbury. Miles.
Blue.
Blue is correct. What theater in Nashville, Tennessee is considered to be the center for country music? That would be Toledo Christian. Cooper.
The Grand Ole Opry.
Grand Ole Opry is correct. This tune came from a popular folk song. Julia Ward Howe wrote the words to the Battle Hymn of the Republic. During which war was this song written? That would be Danbury. Ethan.
The Civil War.
Civil War is correct. When the prince finds that the glass slipper fits Cinderella's foot, where is the other glass slipper found? Toledo Christian. Cooper.
With Cinderella.
Will we accept that? Do we need to be specific? More specific, please.
In her house.
Incorrect. Danbury, chance to steal. That would be Ethan.
In her shoebox.
Incorrect. In her pocket. In her pocket. Manx, Himalayan, Persian, Angora, and Maine Coon are breeds of what common pet? That would be Danbury. Ethan.
A cat.
They are indeed cats. Jane hoped to make a quilt before winter. Give the direct object of the infinitive in the preceding. That would be Danbury. Ethan.
A quilt.
Quilt is correct. Milk can be kept fresh in the refrigerator for 7 to 10 days. In order to maintain freshness for extended periods of time, it is heated to kill most of the bacteria and then refrigerated to prevent the remaining bacteria from reproducing rapidly. What is this? That would be Danbury. Astrid.
Pasteurization.
Pasteurization is correct. What does the Beaufort scale measure? Hint, it is related to weather. That would be Danbury. Astrid.
Hurricanes.
Hurricanes, we cannot accept that. Toledo Christian, chance to steal. That would be Cooper.
Wind.
Wind is what we needed there, yes. What is the scientific name for the upper arm bone? That would be Danbury. Astrid.
Humerus.
Humerus is correct. Isn't that funny? That is a funny answer. A single gram of fertile soil may contain 100 million of them. As separate individuals, they are more numerous than any other type of organism. What are these tiny unicellular organisms? That would be Danbury. Ethan.
Bacteria.
Bacteria is correct. That is all 10 questions in this round. Let's take a look at our score. Toledo Christian 20, Danbury 70 points. But we're just getting started here at Brain Game. Stick around, our risk and reward round is coming up next. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. We have Toledo Christian at 20 and Danbury at 70 points. Before we get to our next round, we have some new players on board. For Danbury, in slot number 1, we have Elena, a sophomore. And in slot number 3, we have Eva, also a sophomore. Welcome to you and our players from the returning round, from the previous round, I should say. All right, this is the risk and reward round. Both teams are going to get the same questions. The first 9 are 10 points apiece, no deduction for an incorrect answer. The 10th question, however, we were going to give you a topic. You can risk up to 30 points in 5-point increments on that topic. You get it right, you get the points. You get it wrong or a non-answer, you're going to lose those points. However, if you don't like the topic, you can just simply pass. Sound fair? All right. Toledo Christian, you're at 20. Danbury, you're at 70. You'll be sticking around. Toledo Christian, right this way. Off to isolation you go. All right, Danbury, are you ready for your risk and reward round? Here we go. The gemstone tiger's eye is a variety of what form of rock? That would be Astrid.
Ruby?
Incorrect. It's quartz is what we needed there. A questionnaire is a set of printed or written questions with spaces for answers. Spell questionnaire. That will be Eva.
Questionaire.
Close. There were 2 N's in it. 2 N's, not just one. Next question. Which of William Shakespeare's plays is the longest? That would be Astrid.
Macbeth.
Incorrect. Hamlet is what we needed there. Multiple choice question. In which children's Christmas movie would you find the song Believe? Is it A, Home Alone, B, Polar Express, or C, How the Grinch Stole Christmas? That would be Danbury. Eva.
B.
B is correct. Polar Express. In which state is Fort Ticonderoga located? Astrid.
New York.
Correct. True or false? These 2 bean-shaped cells that open and close the stoma of a leaf are called xylem cells. That would be Astrid.
False.
False is correct. They're called guard cells. What color is the top stripe on the U.S. flag? That will be Eva.
Red.
Red is correct. If line Q is parallel to line M, and line M has a slope of 2/3, what is the slope of line Q? That would be Astrid.
2/3.
Correct. Napoleon Bonaparte met his final defeat at Waterloo. In what country is Waterloo located? That would be Eva.
The Netherlands.
Incorrect. Belgium. Risk and reward time. The topic is human muscles. You can risk up to 30 points in 5-point increments, or you can pass. Danbury thinks they're going to do what?
We'll do it for 15.
15 points. Human muscles. Our bodies contain 3 different kinds of muscles. 2 are smooth and skeletal. Name the third. That would be Astrid.
Connective.
Incorrect. Cardiac is what we needed there. You lose 15 points, and that is the end of the risk and reward round for you. It's now time to clear your score and head out that way. It's time for isolation for you. All right, it's time to bring back in Toledo Christian. Come on in. Welcome back, Toledo Christian. Are you ready for the risk and reward round? Yeah. All right, your round starts right now. The gemstone tiger's eye is a variety of what form of rock? That would be Cooper.
Igneous.
Incorrect. Quartz is what we needed there. A questionnaire is a set of printed or written questions with spaces for answers. Spell questionnaire. That would be Cooper.
Questionnaire.
Incorrect. Questionnaire. Which of William Shakespeare's plays is the longest? That will be Cooper.
Macbeth.
Incorrect. Hamlet.
Oh, that was my other guess.
Multiple choice. In which children's Christmas movie would you find the song Believe? Is it A, Home Alone, B, Polar Express, or C, How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Ooh, I think it's
That would be Cooper.
B, Polar Express.
Correct. In which state is Fort Ticonderoga located?
Like a 1 in 50.
Time. New York is what we needed there. True or false? These two bean-shaped cells that open and close the stoma in a leaf are called xylem cells. That would be Cooper.
True.
False. They're called guard cells. What color is the top stripe on the U.S. flag?
Red.
Cooper.
Red.
Correct. If line Q is parallel to line M and line M has a slope of 2/3, what is the slope of line Q? Cooper.
2/3.
2/3 is correct. Napoleon Bonaparte met his final defeat at Waterloo. In what country is Waterloo located?
Canada.
You need to buzz in, please. Cooper.
Canada.
Belgium is what we needed there. Belgium. Risk and reward time. The topic is human muscles. You can risk up to 30 points in 5-point increments on human muscles, or you can pass.
Pass.
Toledo Christian says pass. That is the end of the risk and reward round for you. It is now time to clear all of our scores, and let's bring back in Danbury. Welcome back, Danbury. Let's take a look at where our teams stand. Danbury has 105 points. Toledo Christian has 50 points. We're just getting started here at BGSU Brain Game. Coming up next is our category round where questions can be worth up to 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 points, and the deductions start. Stay tuned. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. We have Toledo Christian at 50 points and Danbury at 105 points. Before we get to our next round, though, let's welcome some players to the game. Welcoming back in slot number 1 for Danbury, we have Miles. Welcome back, Miles. And introducing in slot number 3, we have Austin, a sophomore. Welcome to our new and returning players. This is the category round. There are 6 categories to choose from. Inside each category are questions worth 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 points. But red alert, that's right, shields up, red alert. Deductions start now. So if you go for 15 points, you are risking 15 points. There is a double or nothing question in there. It is double the points, no risk. And again, a reminder, all questions open to all buzzers at all times, including that question. You may confer before buzzing in, and you can steal a question in this round. Toledo Christian, you have 50 points. That means you get to make the first selection.
Let's go for international flags 10.
International flags for 10 points. This is our image category. Identify the country. That would be Danbury, Austin.
Finland.
Finland is correct. And Danbury takes control.
College team nicknames for 15.
College team nicknames for 15 points. I will name a United States university or college, and if necessary, the state where it is found. You are to name the school's current sports nickname. Syracuse University, New York. Time. They are known as the Orange Men. Danbury still in control.
Current events for 10.
Current events for 10 points. On Christmas Day, 2021, this telescope was launched and has captured stunning images of distant galaxies, nebulae, and exoplanets. That would be Danbury. Miles.
James Webb.
James Webb, correct. Danbury still in control.
Current events for 15.
Current events for 15 points. Top grossing movie of 2023. That would be Danbury. Miles.
Lightyear.
Incorrect. Toledo Christian, chance to steal. That would be Cooper.
The Batman.
Incorrect. Barbie is what we needed there. Danbury still in control.
International flags for 15.
International flags for 15 points. Identify this country's flag. That would be Danbury. Astrid.
Liberia.
Incorrect. Toledo Christian, chance to steal. Cuba is what we needed there. Danbury still in control.
Current events for 20.
Current events for 20 points. In September of 2022, who became the King of England? That would be Danbury. Astrid.
Charles III.
Charles III, correct. Danbury in control.
Current events for 25.
Current events now for 25 points. In 2024, this Category 5 hurricane struck Florida and caused major devastation. Clue, it begins with an M. That would be Toledo Christian. Bryson.
Milton.
Milton is correct. Toledo Christian takes control.
International flags for 20.
International flags for 20 points. Identify this country's flag. That would be Danbury. Austin.
Colombia.
Colombia is correct. Danbury takes back control.
Current events for 30.
Current events for 30 points. In February of 2023, a 7.8 magnitude earthquake and a 7.7 aftershock caused a death toll of over 50,000. In which two Middle Eastern countries did this take place? Not in time. Turkey and Syria is what we needed there. Danbury in control.
College teams nicknames for 20.
College team nicknames for 20 points. Florida State University. Toledo Christian. Cooper.
FSU.
Incorrect. Danbury, chance to steal. Time. They are known as the Seminoles. The Seminoles. Danbury in control.
5-letter verbs for 15.
5-letter verbs for 15 points. I will define a verb consisting of 5 letters, followed by the first letter of the verb. You identify the verb. To present reasons for or against a thing, the letter is A. That would be Toledo Christian. Braden.
To argue.
Argue is correct. Toledo Christian takes control.
Let's go for 5-letter verbs 10.
5-letter verbs for 10 points. To combine, blend, or unite gradually so as to blur the individuality or individual identity of. The letter is M. That would be Danbury. Austin.
Merge.
Merge is what we needed there. Yes, Danbury takes back control.
International flags for 25.
International flags for 25 points. Take a look at this. That would be Danbury. Astrid.
Syria.
Incorrect. Toledo Christian, chance to steal. That would be Bryson.
Iraq.
Iraq is that flag. Yes. Toledo Christian in control.
Let's go 5-letter verbs 20.
5-letter verbs for 20 points. To mislead someone by presenting a bold, strong, or self-confident front. The letter is B. Time. If I said you did it in cards, bluff. Bluff is what we needed there. Let's see. Toledo Christian in control.
Let's go Begins with no.
Begins with no for 10 points. Correctly identify each of the following words that begins with the letters N-O. If the correct response is a person's name, his or her last name begins with the letters N-O. Verb meaning to provide notice of or report the occurrence of an event. That would be Danbury. Austin.
Notify.
Notify is what we needed there. Correct. Danbury in control.
Begins with no for 15.
Begins with no for 15 points. Adjective that describes Scandinavia, its people, languages. That would be Toledo Christian. Cooper.
Nordic.
Nordic is what we needed there. Correct. Toledo Christian takes control.
Let's go begins with no 20.
Begins with no for 20 points. This is the double or nothing question. End of round. End of round. Let's take a look at our score. Toledo Christian 95, Danbury 130 points. Still anybody's game. Stick around. Brainstorm round is coming up next. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. Toledo Christian 95, Danbury 130 points. Still anybody's game. But before we do move on, let's welcome a new player for Danbury in slot number 3. We have Nick, a freshman. Welcome to Nick and all of our returning players. This is the brainstorm round. This is for all the marbles. Questions in this round are 20 points apiece, negative 20 points for an incorrect answer. You may confer before buzzing in, but you cannot, I repeat, cannot steal in this round. Toledo Christian, Danbury, are you ready? Brainstorm round starts right now. In the game of pool or billiards, what color is the one ball? That would be Toledo Christian. Cooper.
Yellow.
Yellow is correct. The Boxer Rebellion took place in what country? That would be Danbury. Astrid.
China.
China is correct. Who is considered South America's great liberator? That will be Danbury. Astrid.
Nelson Mandela.
Incorrect. Simon Bolivar is what we needed there. Name the endocrine gland found in front of the trachea. That would be the thyroid gland. Thyroid. What is the official language of Austria? Toledo Christian. Cooper.
German.
German is correct. Memphis, Tennessee and St. Louis, Missouri are both located on what river? That would be Danbury. Miles.
Missouri.
Incorrect. The Mississippi River. In a rainbow, what color has the longest wavelength? Danbury. Astrid.
Red.
Red is correct. How many valves does a trumpet have? That will be Toledo Christian. Bryson.
3.
3 is correct. All animals in the phylum Chordata have one thing in common. Name it. Toledo Christian. Cooper.
Vertebrae.
We cannot accept that. Backbones is what we needed there. What kind of cells are called epithelials? Time. Skin cells. Name the piece of equipment an archer uses to hold his extra arrows. That would be Toledo Christian. Cooper.
Quiver.
Quiver is correct. Who was the first dictator of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics? Toledo Christian. Bryson.
Lenin.
Lenin is correct. What number of an element is defined as the number of protons? That will be Danbury. Astrid.
Atomic number.
Atomic number is correct. International Criminal Police Organization is known by what shortened name? That will be Toledo Christian. Cooper.
The ICP.
Incorrect. Interpol is what we needed there. If you take a ride on the ship of the desert, what did you ride? That will be Danbury. Astrid.
Camel.
A camel is correct. If a couple celebrates their golden wedding anniversary, how many years have they been married? That will be Toledo Christian. Cooper.
50.
50 is correct. End of round. Let's take a look at our score. We have Toledo Christian at 175 and Danbury at 170. Toledo Christian, you are our winners. And a big round of applause for both these teams. In the spirit of good sportsmanship, let's come out, meet in the middle, and we will see you at the next BGSU Brain Game.